Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here, and I have something new to introduce to you guys today. This is the Moros Protocol. Okay, this is an indie FPS roguelike game. Okay, it's actually pretty interesting because, okay, it's got those like Doom-like type vibes. So for those of you that enjoy boomer shooters but modern, this is the game for you. If you enjoy roguelites, this is the game for you. What kind of price are we looking at? Okay, this is the Moros Protocol Steam page. There is a link in the video description if you guys want to check it out. The price is about 20 USD with an introductory offer that ends 3rd October. All right, that's cutting its price down by 20%. So you can pick it up for cheap right now. Is it fun? Yes, but it is a pixel Doom-like style shooter, but they still have a thirst trap like right after the first boss fight, which I'll showcase to you guys. So if you're into that, then keep watching because I'm going to show you the gameplay right now. Now, in terms of reviewing this game, I like to just give my review at the start. It doesn't take long. I will say that this game is a solid 8 out of 10. Why 8 out of 10? Because there's a couple of things that you kind of need explained to you, or you have to go through more than once to grasp it. But once you grasp it, it's pretty darn interesting. The first time I was a little bit confused, but don't worry because I've played it more than once and I actually understand what I'm supposed to be doing now. All right. So solid 8 out of 10. Very fun game. If you have the budget for it and you've got the time, or you're looking for something different and you enjoy those boomer shooter style games, this is definitely for you. Okay, review done in 1 minute and 45 seconds. Hell yeah, let's play. Okay, we're gonna start in the storage area. So, by the way, if I alt tab out to talk to you guys, like through the video, you'll see this sort of freeze in the background. I don't know why it does that, but just take note. All right, so I will try not to alt tab too much. Anyway, here's what's gonna happen. You wake up in a tube. All right, you are, as you can see, just some guy. Okay. Now, in actuality, you don't actually know who this is. She doesn't start out as Abby. She starts out as just a security computer. All right, but because I've already played through the first time, you will go through this whole sequence again, but she will be properly named Abby. All right, you start out like this. All you've got is a sword. Now, you don't exactly have a gun yet, but what makes this game unique is that, first and foremost, you've got a map that you can explore. You got to go through several rooms. There are augments you can have and things like that. Rather than talk about it, let me show you. All right, you got your flashlight. You can turn on and off. All right, you can jump, you can sprint, and by pressing my right click, I can dodge. All right, this will become important later on because it's a actual mechanic. Take note that you've got an actual stamina bar here, so you can't just swing forever. So do take note that combat involves managing that. Now, this teleporter will lead you on straight away, but one wise little thing about this, don't immediately move on. Explore every room first because, well, that's how you get loot, that's how you get XP, and that's how you get ammo and everything else that you're gonna need. All right, so let's go. Okay, the basic enemies that you're gonna encounter are these flying creatures that shoot at you, but you can carve them down. All right, you can actually perform a heavy melee attack as well, but because of the stamina cost, I generally don't do that. And it's only like double the damage of a standard swipe, so I generally don't do the heavies unless absolutely necessary. Now, some of these platforms can lead you to a higher level, so make sure to use them. Take note that the doors don't unlock until all enemies are dead. So if you find that the doors haven't unlocked yet, the enemies are not dead. All right, so make sure that you kill them all. Don't run out of stamina or you won't be able to swing. All right, managing your stamina is crucial here. Let it regenerate, then go ham if you like. Let it regenerate, then go ham. Now, this is one mechanic that I personally did not like very much. Why? Because I felt it slowed down gaming a little bit. All right, it felt like an artificial slowdown of gaming, whereas most games like this tend to focus on the more fast-paced action to make up for the slower graphics. But I mean, to each their own, right? This is part of the reason why I gave it 8 out of 10, but honestly, it's still pretty fun even with that. All right, let's go. Now, for these small ones, you can use the heavy attack to sort of pop them straight away. All right, so it can save you some time. Now, as you pick up health drops, you will gain a health shot. You don't want to use it too early because this one restores like 30 health to you. So be careful of when you use your health shot. It's pretty important. If you pop the plasma things, they explode. So don't stay too close, yeah? There are also environmental hazards that can explode, so please be very careful of where you stand and all that. Okay, there's the last guy. These guys you can just pop with a heavy attack. Now this one explodes, so please be careful. Not all enemies are equal, yeah? Alright, all clear. And then you hear that sexy Euro AI voice that says lifting lockdown. Yeah, you're good to go. Now for the big flyers, I don't like to use the heavy. For me, it's much more efficient to swing. Okay, because I can't one-shot them. If you can one-shot it with the heavy, it's okay to use it, but if you can't, then unwise, okay? Okay, you hear that? Lifting lockdown. We're good. That's a poison sack. You can detonate and explode it. It fills an area with poison gas. Okay, now, some of these rooms are locked, right? Okay, you're gonna need a key card. You start with 2 key cards, but I don't like to waste them early unless I find some extras. So sometimes I'll just have a quick explore. Then I'll choose the room that I haven't traveled to yet. Okay, you see that? This thing will hurt you when you pop it, but... Oh, and here's a container as well that you can pick out augments for. Here you can see all the augments that you can have. You can slot in any 3 that you like, but you can only have 3 at any one point in time. And you have to slot them. All right, you can't just put them here. This go in your armor, all right? And this will now increase your max HP by 8. You can even choose to buy augments with your credits, but I usually don't do that. All right, like I said, these things are gonna hurt you, but this is how you find hidden rooms. So collect hit point orbs, all right? Get your HP shots and basically explore. That's what you gotta do, all right? That's how you survive here. So I've pretty much given you all the tips and tricks. I'll tell you more as we carry on, but there we go. See hidden room right there. So make sure you pop those if you have the hit points to spare. While airborne, this will do more damage. Yeah, sure, it's kind of nice, but I don't like using it. Out of my way, creature. Okay, the hidden rooms can contain a variety of stuff. Containers usually contain loot like that. You can use it to give yourself a HP shot. Okay, there we go. Try to take a full look around because you don't want to be missing out on anything. Doesn't always mean you'll get stuff. Alright, some rooms are pretty bad and pretty bare. This one was pretty bare for a hidden room. But that's roguelite vibes for you. Now you can choose to open up this room down the bottom if you want to. Alright, we're going to do it just because it'll be fun to do so. Open says me. Alright, this is where you get a ranged weapon. Okay, this is the Mark II hand cannon. It'll occupy the correct slot. Now this is an energy weapon. Alright, so consuming it will consume energy rounds, which you'll get as you fight enemies, so you're literally never in danger of running out. Unless you spam and have really, really bad aim. But aiming in this game is another thing that I do want to highlight. It's not that easy. So just be aware that you do have to have some minor level of accuracy. If you are completely inaccurate, like say if you're a game journalist, you're probably going to struggle a lot. But, well, game journalists struggle on everything, so nobody really cares about them, do we? Okay, now, quick check-in. You guys understand the mechanics? You guys understand how to do this? Let's go a little faster, shall we? Okay, now you get to pick your pathway. Okay, so what should you do? Extra weapons, extra augment caches, sector-wide blackout increases rewards. I'll go for the extra augment caches just to find some good augments. You never know, right? I've already got a weapon and I'm pretty satisfied with it. So, let's see a little ranged combat. As you can see, ranged combat isn't exactly fantastic. The only good part about it... Alright, and you have to manually reload. There's no automatic reload here. Do you see that you have to be accurate with shots? That's the exact problem I was talking about. If you're inaccurate with your shots, you're not going to hit the target. And not hitting the target is pretty bad. So be ready to use both your melee, your range, whatever. Glass cannon. Increases all damage by 100% but reduces HP to 1. Yeah, I'm never going to use that. I'm not crazy and I'm not stupid. If only I could sell augments. I actually don't know how to do that. I think you might be able to at the merchants, but anyway. Okay, you hear stuff moving around, right? That's because you need to get up to the higher level. Also, keep an eye out for those kinds of bulbs and whatnot, because you can actually smack them. Okay, I'm gonna need to be a little bit clever here. Jump from crate to crate, and that's how we get to the upper level. See, just like that. If you're unsure about aiming, okay, note that it's got a massive spread when you fire even once. So you just want to be a bit careful, all right? Aim once, breathe, and shoot again. Can't believe I have to teach people how to shoot in this type of game, but oh well. That's another reason why it ended up being, you know, not a perfect rating. Boom. Detonate where you can to save ammo. Alright. And don't be afraid to swap back to your melee when the opportunity presents itself. Lol. English. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got a nice little key card out of this guy. Okay. There's challenge rooms like this that can be showcased to you guys. It's wise to take them on, but I usually take them on at the end. So... Uh-oh. I do love the plasma cells. They are pretty useful. Okay, if you see something like this, it'll just bring you up. There you go. Now it goes straight back there. We saw a little console here. You see something like that, you can hack it. I'm not always certain what it does, but it can be helpful most of the time. Alright, so if you're unsure what it does, that's totally cool. Usually it unlocks something in the room. In this case, container. Free stuff, ammo collector. Oh, nice. I like ammo collector. This is pretty good. Cool. Alright. What I like about this game is that it's not one-dimensional. There's things to think about, at least, which I can really respect. Okay, I can have... Like, at first, you can only have 1 HP shot, but I've got an upgrade that allows me to have 2. And just like with any roguelite, you can increase your progression. Now, these things, remember I say they hurt you? You can't shoot them. You have to take the pain. So take the pain, move on. What's this? Power saving mode. That seems pretty good, actually. Put that... Okay, the red ones can be placed in here. So use and abuse them. The ones that you don't want can be discarded in this way, but, you know, may as well keep them. Mostly because I want to see if I can sell them at merchants. If I get the chance. Now, there's something up there. Got no idea how to get there. Well, it looks like there was something up there. I can't actually tell. Okay, this is a secret room, but it's pretty bare. Again, really nothing much. Not every single secret room is good, so doesn't matter. Once again, move quickly and explore every room. Don't ever make the mistake of moving on before you're ready. Ow. HP shot. Brings me back up. Now you can choose to buy HP shots, but you probably don't want to do that. Alright, why? Because you're going to find them as you go along. Range weapon damage. Ooh. You know what? I'd rather have more damage. It's not like I'm an ammo spammer, so I'm completely out of ammo, right? Okay, there's 2 more rooms to explore before we go inside the challenge room. plus side to ranged weapons, so it's obviously the range. And you can also target weak spots, which can be pretty helpful for saving ammunition. So do remember that that's a thing. Okay, great. I don't know what that did, but well, it did something. Okay, 2 areas to go. Let's go by the unlocked area first. Healthy melee. Increased melee weapon damage. That would be great. But I gotta open up rooms. What can I do? Okay, let's use the key card. Open up. Now, what kind of weapon are we gonna get? This is a shotgun. Okay, we now have a physical weapon. You have to reload it after every pop, but I don't think there's any auto reload. Let me just double check. Oh, there is automatic reload. Oh, thank God. That really helps, actually. Can't believe you have to turn it on, though. That's the only downside, but I've got tons of physical ammo, so free stuff. And here's the way out. So, have we checked every room? No, we haven't. We're still missing one before we go inside the challenge room. Heading down south. Now, even this cannot help you there, so you have to take the pain. Alright, that's how you risk it. Fires a plasma wave every 3rd shot. Can I put it in there? No, I can only put it in here. Okay, let's increase shotgun damage and put a plasma wave on it. Why not, right? Okay, one last thing. Challenge room. Nope, failed. Oh. I understand now. Not only do these things get thinner. Whoo! Made it. You can freely upgrade one item, so you can choose hit points, stamina. I usually take stamina. But if you don't like the challenge rooms, you can choose not to do them. Honestly, they can be kind of ass for some people. If you're a game journalist, don't try them, okay? Alright, so now we can go to the item vendor. There's different types of vendors, but yeah, guaranteed vendor presence, increase rewards. Let's go to the vendor. The vendor is usually a pretty chill space. There's nothing here. He does have some stuff for you. I don't think you can change the buy to sell, unfortunately. Placebo effect is really, really good. A level 2 hand cannon. You could pick this up if you wanted to. So, there you go. Now let me see, can I sell this? Nope, there doesn't seem to be a way to sell, unfortunately. Would be nice if I could have. But, oh well. Did what we could, let's head out. So once you finish with the vendor, all you gotta do is move on. So let's increase the rewards and more Dark Phage activity, which means more enemies. Okay. Right. I do be loving this shotty. Come on, shotty, shotty, roddy. Show me what you got. Nice. Now you can only have 3 weapons at any one point in time, so please be aware of that. Alright. Go to ham, and you'll have no ammo. Don't go ham enough, and enemies are gonna kill you. Picking up ammo restores hit points. Oh, hell yes. Please give me that. Coolio. And here I feel like I'm living in a gangster's paradise. Ow. Okay. Section by section. Reinforced weaving. Lovely. Now you can be a Hugo weaving. Sometimes the enemies will remain animated for some god-awful reason. Shotguns are up close and personal type weapons, so... You're damn right. Threat's neutralized now. Good. Anything of importance up here? Nope. Okay, pick up all these blue orbs because that's your so-called XP, I guess. Ow. Jab myself with the EpiPen of health. And off we go. Bang. Okay, ow. Hello there. Love it. Okay, go pick up your credits first. Okay. You can buy energy ammo here, but that's of no use to us. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is the way out. One more room up there that's unlocked. Then we'll check the locked rooms and off we go. Always pop these open. Unfortunately, nothing of importance in that room. So onward we go. The conduit. Now that's a better axe. So previously the sword is just level 1, charging thunder. The axe is a bit slower, but higher damage. So let's go with that. Here's another. Hand cannon. That's only a level 1, what a waste. But them's the breaks. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Alright. And now, let's go fight the boss. We'll end the video after the first boss, but basically the first boss is where you go meet your thirst trap. Alright, don't worry, the first boss is not the thirst trap. It's who comes down after. Alright? Trust me, she's here solely to keep you playing the game. I'll tell you that much. Because as a very thirsty man, a man who is often in need of water, okay, I know a thirst trap when I see one. Feel it in my bones. Alright. Here we go. First room is all messed up. Oh my god, look. Dude's in a river of blood right now. Whew. Crazy, right? Yeah. These are all the game journalists that tried to play the game, but couldn't get past the first boss. Okay, here it comes. The Angry Pixel Man. Now, when he goes into this form, dodge. Very simple, right? And he's gonna come after you. Oh, he's gonna shoot first. Now he's gonna do this. These things will shoot at you. So if you want to use melee, do it only after you're sure you're clear of the shot. Then he comes back. You can't shoot him while he's spinning. Okay, here he comes. I'm always ready to shoot. But thanks to having all these augments, the first fight is not even challenging. There we go. He's dead. See? Super easy, right? Alright. So now, you gotta go to the security access console and prepare to enjoy. You ready to meet your thirst trap? Now everything in the scene is designed to thirst trap you, okay? The angles, everything. Game creators understand that you as a gamer love your mommy, okay? Her name is even Jocasta. That should tell you enough. Now, she spouts some random shit. She's not part of the crew. And she blasts your security droid. Now, look at the motion. Okay, look at the unnaturalness of all this. And, well, this next scene is going to be familiar. How dare you address me in a human tongue, Dark One? Okay. Now this is also somebody's fetish right there. Okay, so a lot of fetishes in that one scene, but this is, like I said, it's designed to trap you. It's designed to keep you, all right, rolling. That's important. Okay, now let's go get an extra weapon. Okay, you guys good so far? All right, now we're going to die so I can show you the upgrade system and we'll end the video there. I don't want to take too long, you know? Whoa. That was some weird frame rates, but I blame the mommy vibes for that. Okay. The Zombolinos are down there. Okay, let's get ourselves eaten. Now this will take a bit of effort, but sorry about this. There we go. When you die, okay, maybe because you finally ran out of hit points or you're just trying to showcase the upgrade system to people, all right, you will come to this tree. This is your skill tree, all right? You can spend these blue orbs to level up. So start with a tier 1 range weapon, hell yeah. I can increase stamina, I can increase physical ammo, energy ammo capacity by 50, increase the healing, reduce jump stamina costs. There's a lot of goody gum drops around here. But mainly you want to increase hit points and stamina. Usually very helpful. Alright, start with 20 bonus credits, increase running speed by 5%. This will help you clear faster, additional armor augment slot, additional hit point slot. I actually really recommend this one. And then, if you really want to get crazy, I would suggest spending everything on stamina. So you probably want to increase stamina, hit points, stamina, hit points, something like that. Okay, and you know what, more stamina. Just because it makes life a lot easier for you. And there you go. There you have it. Now you can start your next run. And that is the Moros Protocol. Ladies and gents, if you want this game, make sure you check it out on Steam. All right, like I said, it's available for a low price of $17.60 Singapore dollars. So it's even cheaper for you guys in the US. All right, grab it now. Grab it now if you guys are interested. And of course, make sure you say that Real Asian Robot sent you there. All right, thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed the game. I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't do anything too weird while I'm gone, okay? And don't fall for honey traps. Okay, see you later, fam.